Um, she, let's see if the microphone's working. And I had that turned all the way up. Okay, who's on right now? Hi, Scratch Cat Meow 5615. Welcome in. Why, hello there. That's a lot of sunshines. Well, let's get started, shall we? Um, I won't be long. Um, I do have work to get to within the next hour, so I want to just keep the stream brief. But I want to stay with y'all for a half hour, if that's okay. So yeah, it's been a while since I streamed. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been like over a month actually. That's crazy. That's a long time. But a whole bunch of life things happened, and I got myself a second job, and it's been really tough, I got to say. It's getting very cold where I am. Guys, is it cold where you are right now? Guys, honestly, I cannot be living without no blankie anymore. It's crazy out there. How can anybody live in those cold temperatures? It I just woke up, guys, so I might be stuttering throughout this whole stream. I'm just I'm just about done with this weather. I cannot wait for summer to come already. Perhaps it's my season. I'm a literal sunshine. I want that sun to shine so bright. And guess what? I will shine so bright. And the winter won't be so cold. It's so interesting to see um a whole bunch of news happened over the last month or so. In fact, the whole year this year for VTubing has been crazy, if you ask me. Literally not a day went by that something didn't happen. It's like everything was something new. Like I've lost count of what has happened in this community, man. And not just the community, but it also affected, the IRL world too. And the thing, I don't really keep up with these real life streamers that much because I don't really connect with them, if you ask me. Like, sure, I'll get a laugh out of iShowSpeed crashing out. And same will go for Kaisen Nuts, but for me personally, VTubers have been where I felt welcome to the point that, I became Yui Tachibana almost 2 years ago at this point. 2 months from now, guys, will have been 2 years since I put out my first video as Yui Tachibana. If you notice that there's content before that, before I did my debut video, that I actually still exist on YouTube but by a different name. But I decided to pursue this as a real gig because what happened was I did a video about Sukuno Sana, who up at this point has been gone from Hololive for over 3.5 years, was just blowing up like crazy, and I decided this is my niche demographic. This is where I should shine. And I couldn't be more grateful for the last 2 years you've been here. Sunshine's 2026 is our year. 2026 is going to show the world what I am truly capable of. For one thing, I am hoping to get a new model. I'm hoping to get a new microphone. I'm hoping to really just throw myself out there. I want to be able to look back at this and remember how I started and reflect on where I will be in the future. And by then, reflect on where I will be at that point with my loved one, my beautiful Captain Uzume, who designed this cute model for me. And we want to shine together as like a power couple. And she really is the one that got me through all this, along with you, Sunshines, and I'm couldn't be more grateful. But let's get to the meat of the matter. Let's go back to the part where I said this year was crazy. And what's going on with my model? What's going on? I'm completely frozen. My mouth isn't moving anymore. That sucks. I just gotta. Hold on. Let's move out. Oof. Move, goddammit! Ah, shit, guys. I'm gonna have to restart Raruto. Hold on, I ain't dead just yet. Yeah, I've never had this happen. Oh boy. I never had this happen on stream before, where my model just completely froze. Hold on while I get everything done. At least I'm waking. Ah. Okay, I'm hand waving now. Alright, sorry about that. Let's get to the meat of the matter. A day did not go by where something happened in the news. Whether you're talking about Fauna's graduation, whether you're talking about Gura's graduation, whether you're talking about Shion leaving Hololive, whether you're talking about, I don't know. Recently, we saw Kanata leave the same company. Oddly enough, shit, the last group that I expected to fall off even faster, because people were saying Hololive was on its way out, but it was VShojo. VShojo literally shot itself in the foot. And I just gotta know, how does a company fall that fast? And we found out, about the whole withholding money thing. And between all that, there was the Cinder incident, the Cinder scandal. And there was oh my god. I've lost count of everything that's happened. Rima put out also a new video about there's some bullying, doxing scandal that's going on with these Niji Sanji English members. As if this group hasn't been through enough already. It's actually crazy. It's like the more I find out about what's going on with Niji Sanji, it's like I'm not even surprised anymore. I already gave up a long time ago on the reputation when it comes to how not just the staff acts but how the members act. While I stayed away from covering this because honestly it would kill my IQ cells completely if I did. And plus it would be a complete catastrophe when it comes to my promises to keep this channel positive. I let Rima talked about this because honestly that's her expertise. It's what she thrives on. And she doesn't want these people to fall off as I do. Like, we're all VTubers, we're all trying to make a living, we all use anime avatars. And with that said, we're just watching this industry burn. I'm a bystander in all of this, watching all of this, making all these videos, all these shorts. Which, by the way, thank you all so much for watching the last couple of shorts. They have done pretty well in the algorithm, and I couldn't ask for anything more. But like I stayed away from talking about Niji Sanji for the last couple of months, and I think I've done well at that. I've made, I think, like 1 or 2 videos, but never about any scandals or whatnot. There's been a lot, really, I talked about. I'm looking at my own videos, and we had the Centrea outfit controversy. Yeah, we had that. We had Chibidoki getting bashed on Twitter because Twitter hates happiness. Chibidoki was talking about men's health matters, and everyone bounced at her, which is crazy. Bao the Whale and Shando, they almost got their careers canceled completely. Like, you see what I mean? So much happened this year. Bao and Shando, of all people, they almost got their careers canceled. Man, to think Shando would have almost lost her career to some guy who we didn't even hear about until that point. And like we was all just subbing to him. We were following him. You think that this would have went down like James Charles and Tati, right? Remember how that went down? People were just migrating to Tati's channel. If you remember that controversy. But I just gotta say, oh yeah, and Hachima's on hiatus. Can't forget that. Man, I hope Hachima's okay. Speaking of which, I even did a video about it, and I really hope she's doing alright, to be honest with you. The girl is just amazing. She's a legend. And I would hate for anything bad to happen to her, really. I just gotta know. Man. Yeah, I'm looking at the videos. I really didn't make Niji Sanji all that big. Oh yeah, Aster Arcada. Oh man. I forgot about that whole thing. Release the Aster Arcada files. My god. Oh wow. Guys, if you want to see what I'm looking at, let me just pull it up for y'all. Windows. Like, here's my channel. Well, look at how much I've covered over the last year alone. I really didn't think I'd make this many videos so soon. Like, this is really what I've done this whole year. It's crazy to look back at how much has happened. I'm thinking, guys, that at the end of this year, I'm gonna put out a pretty long, like 15-20 minute or so long video about the state of VTubing in 2025. And it's not gonna be like a doom post either. I mean, it might have a thumbnail that might, bring people in. It's like, is VTubing done or something like that. I'm gonna say at the end that no, VTubing is just not done. It just won't be. Because the truth of the matter is, we've been through this before. We all said VTubing was done when Gura left. And in the meantime, we had acts like Gigi Murin, we had Elizabeth Roseblood fame, we had Cecilia Immergreen, Robert Panthera, the new Flow Glow girls. They've been doing pretty well, if you ask me. I think they're doing the past talents a whole lot of happiness, a whole lot of justice, being in the roles that they used to fill. And it's been nice to see the new members thrive. The same goes for Face Connect too, because they debuted their new talents this year, and they've been nice to watch. If y'all saw earlier this month's shout out went to one of the new Face girls, Sinon Symphonia, and the girl looks like Ariel. I just gotta keep it above you. She looks like Ariel and Rias Gremery had a daughter together. It's like a lesbian spawn. Like, this is her right here. This is Sinon, and wow, isn't she a beauty? Oh my god, I want to snuggle her. Oh, she's so cute. And she's a siren too. You know, guys, I'm into mermaids. I think mermaids are hot. Mermaids and sirens are amazing. They're cute as hell. In fact, the first date that me and Uzume had was at that Little Mermaid remake that everyone was just so pissed off about. We didn't think it was that bad. I'll be honest here. Certainly not as bad as the Lilo and Stitch remake where they had Nani leave Lilo. So much for Ohana. In fact, we all forgot about that remake by now. Literally, no one's talking about it anymore. It's crazy. Like, all the Disney remakes, in fact, they all fell off. Like, even though The Lion King made over $1 billion in revenue based off our nostalgia and comfort food vibes alone, it has already faded into obscurity, while the original has lived on forever. It's actually crazy how far Disney remakes have fallen. In fact, you know, there's even a Moana remake happening, which pretty much says it all about Disney's originality. Like, I feel like that they just gone back to this mindset. The whole Moana 2, Zootopia 2, they're making a Toy Story 5. I think what happened was that the early 2020s broke the last straw. They put all their Pixar movies on Disney Plus. Whenever they tried to do something original, whether you're talking about Wish or Strange World, those flopped so hard that they're scared. They are scared to do anything new. So, like, just give them what they know. Just rehash what they know, and they will come to see it. And we still keep supporting them. It's actually crazy how easy people are to manipulate. Like, oh my god. If DreamWorks were to do this shit, man. I mean, they are already with the How to Train Your Dragon remakes, but like they're serviceable enough. They're fine for what they are. I mean, there's a whole Shrek 5 controversy with how different that it looks from the first 4 movies, which if you guys haven't seen the Shrek 5 design, like, this is what the new redesign looks like now that, you know, animation has pretty much gone so far that they decided to just give him the Illumination look. And, you know, people were pissed off about it. They want DreamWorks to give it, you know, the Sonic treatment. Right? They're hoping that because Shrek 5's been delayed by like 2 years or so, that this will give them enough time to bring it back to, the design we all know. This design, this classic design right here, right? It's kind of reminding me of, the original Sonic design, like I said. Like if you guys remember, that Sonic was supposed to look like this. Oh god, it's still fucking creepy to this day. It's so bad. When they changed that design, that saved the franchise completely. Like, we all stood up to this trailer, this design, and we was able to have 3 movies. Knuckles was able to get his own spin-off. We're getting a 4th one with Amy Rose now. It's amazing what the Sonic fanbase did. As absurd and weird as the fanbase can get at times, I gotta give it to them. They did their thing here. They really did. Let's get back to VTubing, shall we? Let me read the chat. Oh man, the chat went by so fast that I that I really didn't Oh man, I have YouTube Studio on. Guys, I mean my meds. Oh man, and I forgot that Brad Tasted Music lost his career. Oh boy. Bro really lost everything in a couple of weeks. Oh really, it was a long time coming, guys. If you don't know, if you haven't watched this video, that it almost has 2,000 views at this point. Brad Taste was supposed to be the guy that I was trying to be friends with. Before I was Yui, before Rima even Star came to my life, and before I had Captain Uzume design this for me, Brad Taste was somebody who was a music creator and also a music reviewer. The guy was getting hundreds of thousands of subscribers every week or month or so. In fact, he's the guy that he's the guy that pretty much started the whole Warren Calliope hate train. As if there wasn't one already, but if there was, he pretty much just gave it nitrogen boost. He started that whole hate train. And then it came out that he was yelling at his ex-wife. He was treating her like garbage. And it became clear that this guy just wasn't the right person to be associated with. And I'm happy that I got away from that life. You know, and actually in the comments, or really the videos got sampled by, you know, Rima Evenstar. It's like those videos got featured on this video right here. And that's where I officially met her. And at least online. We haven't met in real life yet, but we plan to. Everything's changed since then. Man, look at this video. Gets insane backlash from Gachi Akuda fans again. It's crazy. It didn't stop. You know, the theme song she did for Gachi Akuda, Let's Just Crash, is at 8.2 million. I know some of you might have gotten it as an ad, which is probably helping the views here. But that just lets you know that Crunchyroll is behind Mori Calliope 100%. Heck, the one of the clips too actually says, when the Mori Calliope music comes on. That's how you know a dev Pete's actually working at Crunchyroll. And it's nice to see. Mori's been killing it, really. I gotta gloat about my Kamiyoshi here for a second, because it's a fucking miracle that she lasted as long as she did. Truth be told, guys, I thought Callie was done with before Gura, before Fana, before Shion or Kanata. All of them left before Callie. And with all that she'd been through, all the hate trains, all the attempts to end her career, the whole horse deepfake AI thing, accusations of being racist because of audio from her, you know, past life, you know, music that she did before she was Callie. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And She's still here. She's just still here, rocking that Universal record deal. She had her second solo concert. She's even putting out a new album soon called Disaster Piece, and I am obviously getting it. I am just so proud of Callie. She really just got through all that drama. All those nothing burgers would make any VTuber break down, but not Callie. She just doesn't give a fuck. She really got through all that. That's why she's my Kamiyoshi, really. She's an inspiration for me. You know, the irony is that Mori Calliope literally comes from hell. She's from the underworld. She's supposed to be the one that ends her life, and yet she's the one who saved mine. That's how you know how iconic this girl is. And the fact that she's been here so long, for 5 years, it just makes me all the more proud to call her my Kamiyoshi. And I thank all of you for making me your sunshine. I really am happy. I'm crying. Thank you. I gotta say thank you, guys. Man. Oh man, I really am happy. How did I end up here? Oh yeah, bye Neon. Have a nice day. I don't know how we'll feel about Yui being a music reviewer. Would you ever consider doing music reviews again? Huh, that's an interesting move. I believe I did a Mori Calliope tier list, actually. Yeah, I did a tier list back last year, actually. I even talked about Suisei's Midnight Grand Orchestra, which is underrated, by the way. Y'all should really listen to her. In fact, I talk about, you know, VTubers being talented at music, but never like music in at least a while. I actually did before I was Yui. I tried doing the music review thing, but it just did not take off. It just did not take off, guys. It was a failure. I talked about albums from rappers that were bad, and I was trying to be like Brad, basically. Like I said, that was the guy I was trying to be friends with until the whole scandal happened, and I ended up with befriending Rima and Lydia as well. Can't forget Lydia. Thanks so much, by the way, Lydia, for showing up last month to my birthday stream. You are the best. So, like, there's still ideas out there that I want to do for next year. I mean, next year is going to be my year to shine. At least I hope it is. That's if you sunshines show up. I need you, sunshines. This world is full of darkness, full of negativity. And I want to be the silver lining in that. I want to prove to y'all that y'all don't have to talk about negativity to make it into this community. Y'all don't have to rely on sad news. And that's saying a lot, considering that I cover a lot of dramatic news. I mean, I talk about V Shoujo. I did like 3 videos on them. And hey, I talked about Cinder too. Y'all remember how I crashed out at her. But you know, eventually, I ended up forgiving her. I just wanted to move past it and just call it a day. But I tend to also talk about nice things like Shando apologizing, how Bow the Whale became a TikTok meme, how Made Mint announced her own VTuber group. Yeah, guys, Made Mint, if you follow her, actually has her own VTuber unit now, which is crazy to think about. Made Mint was supposed to be part of VShojo. If you don't know, apparently news came out, or at least rumors, was that Jaden Animations was going to be part of VShojo. Yes, that Jaden, the story time animator. They believed that she was gonna reincarnate under a different name. But like, Maid Mint now has a VTuber group called Densetsu EXE. It's like this is her new debut stream with her other two friends that actually were supposed to be part of VShojo with her. In fact, this was a whole VTuber group that they were gonna put in. Like there's Phoebe-chan and Victoria Roman who is just starting out. Like Phoebe-chan and Maid Mint were already established creators. It looks like Vicky right here is new to all this, and I gotta say I've been watching Vicky for the last few days, and I gotta say she's really good. I'm rooting for her. I watched her Sonic Heroes stream the other day and was really good. Not only did it give me nostalgia for that era, the early 2000s, she was playing the GameCube version. I played that version as well as the PS2 version actually. Why we never got a Sonic Heroes sequel is beyond me. Like, Sega should really get on that. Like, the fan base is still there, and like, now would be the right time to do it. Maybe perhaps for its 25th anniversary. Oh, did I just say Sonic Heroes is over 20 years old? Guys, we're ancient. We're ancient. Somebody get me the walker. But yeah, go sub to Victoria Roman. She's good. She's good. There was a whole bunch that I wanted to say. I could talk about, movies. I saw the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie actually. The whole theater was crazy. The theater was crazy. I gotta say. People were just going absolutely livid. Let me put up the Rotten Tomatoes page just to prove to y'all how out of touch that the critics are. I just gotta say, it's hilarious. This movie got a 50%, and look at the fans. The fans showed up 87. Man, the reviews are like Gru in that one scene in Despicable Me where he's reading the three little kittens to the girls. It's like, wow, this is garbage. You guys actually like this? This is miserable. A 2-year-old could have written this. That's exactly what's happening here. and they showed up like crazy. Guys, the screening that I had, if YouTube were so sensitive about copyright, and I'm thinking about putting it on Twitter, but I actually recorded a few seconds where the audience was clapping like crazy, and people were absolutely livid. It was like a reaction you see off YouTube. I swear to God. And apparently on Twitter, there was a couple of theaters where they were stealing the billboards. The fans were stealing the Freddy's billboards. It was funny. And also on top of that, some of the theaters were showing that god-awful AI-generated Coca-Cola commercial, and they were booing. They were booing the AI Coke commercial. It was so funny. Well deserved. It got so bad to where McDonald's pulled their own AI generated commercial. It's crazy. I think the Amazon one might be one too. As emotional as it might be, that one with the 3 grandmas slanting down, I think that's AI. You can't tell what's real anymore these days, after all. But yeah, the movie itself, I gotta say, I'll be honest here. The first movie, I honestly think was overrated. It was overrated a bit. I think not too much happened, and really they were just setting their foot there. And the second one had a lot more fan service. They showed the prototypes, they showed the original animatronics, they had Balloon Boy, the marionette. I actually, the first half hour is slow, but once it gets going, it gets going. I think the whole audience reactions were a lot more fun. It just made the experience a guilty pleasure. I'm really... Yui did to see Filian's trailer. Oh no, I haven't seen anything about Filian. Okay, guys, if you heard that, that's a dog. That dog never knows when to shut up. Oh, so we got something. We got a teaser. Let's watch this.
Guys, I gotta go.
Oh, I don't think you guys can hear.
Guys, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I really do gotta go.
Till next time.
Chat! Guys, I'm running out of time. Yeah. I'll give a few, like, closing thoughts. You know, feel free to listen to all of them. Yeah. This was a very
Was that part of the
difficult
clip?
stream,
Or
but also a very fun one. This has been one of the hardest challenges I've done so far. I can't lie. This was an 80-hour challenge. We died
80
like
hours?
five
Damn!
times. Oh frick! We got like 5 times a minute, honestly. And I think after the first day we were like 40 deaths. The second day 80 deaths. Today we're at 87, and we made this run last basically the entire day, which is so effing insane and cracked. So, yeah. I don't know, but yeah, it's been a lot. Well, I mean, oh, frick. We will have to see. Yeah, what was your favorite moment, guys? What was your favorite moment of the stream? Bro, I milked so many cows, only a lava bucket them. Holy frick, man. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm running out of time. Yeah. Better rated me? Yo, what up, Raiders? Yo, guys. Keep it 100, guys. Oh, frick. I'm out of time, guys. I'm glad we finished it in 4 days, because it's not looking good. Yeah, okay. Guys, give me 1 sec.
I just gotta know, are those glitches part of the stream, or was the editor of this clip?
Oh, frick. I didn't think it would be this. It's happening. It's time for me to go for a little while. I'm running out of time. I really gotta go. I didn't think you'd ever see me like this. You'll be able to see the world, my world.
Oh shit. You won't be. Never thought you'd see me like this. Is Finland getting a new model? After what feels like 20 years that she's been using that preset model, is she finally getting a 2.0 model? Man. That's amazing. Oh boy. It was a long time coming. It took so long, but Filian's finally getting her own model. I hope that's what it is, because Filian been needing that for a long time. Guys, if you don't know, Filian has a preset model. She's been using that ever since she debuted, as far as I know. You know, and she's been using that model for merch, and she got into trouble with the person who made the preset model, and like they had to postpone a couple of the merch deals, and You know, now that it appears like Philly is going through a little bit of a revamp, a rebrand next year, or at the end of this year, who knows when this rebrand is going to happen, or whatever this is, I think it's going to benefit her in the long run, if I think it's what it is. The debut would be unsettling. Yeah, some people are finally they're all agreeing that this might be a 2.0 model. Wow, what a teaser, guys. What a teaser. Freddy's 2 opening night was amazing. The only other time I've seen a theater so excited was for Avengers Endgame. I said the same thing, really. The whole audience was acting like a Marvel movie. I'll be real here. They was going crazy. And actually the Sonic 3 crowd was crazy too. When Amy Rose and Metal Sonic, actually, they popped up at the end, they went livid. They went bananas. Man, I'm running out of time, guys. I wish I woke up earlier, man. Man. Okay. Who can we raid for a bit? There's a couple of people I could raid. If I had a few minutes, I would have raided Ember, but okay, Leia will have to do for now. So, guys, I think that's gonna have to do it. I have to get ready for work now. My shift starts in a bit. And with that said, the sun is setting for the day. So, we're gonna raid Leia Memoria, who was part of my shout-out series. And that'll be that. The graphical effects were not in Philly's original stream. Okay. Oh, okay. Man. It looked so legit too, because like VTubers are capable of just doing the craziest effects on their stream. So oh they were, was that a typo you just did? Was that a typo? Let's see what else we got. New notification. It's just a clip. Sometimes I get clips. Alright. Alright, let's I had to change it. I paused 5 seconds before it happened. Oh, okay. Alright, so remember to type in the stream, praise the sun. With that said, this is your sunshine, Yui Tachibana, sunsetting for the day. I should be putting out a new short later today. I'm not sure where my next video is going to be, but I am planning on it. You will see what it is. I always like surprising my sunshines. Alright. You sunshines, have a good day, alright? I'm glad you could start this morning with me. Alright, have a nice day, guys. I see you later.